the throne is where we come to offer praise and seek wisdom. You have torn the veil that separates. No more outside. Now in your grace, before the throne, is where we come, to offer praise, seek wisdom. You have torn the veil that separates. No more outside. Your grace. So we bow as we enter the throne room. And we cast our things at your throne. We cry, holy, thou art holy. There is none like thee. In your presence is where we must be. So we bow and we enter the throne room, and we cast our sins down at your feet. We cry, holy, thou art holy. There is none like you. In your presence is where we must be. 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 In your presence, Lord. In your presence is where we must be. Prepare our hearts for service now. When we fall short, please show us how. must be, Lord. Prepare our hearts for service now. When we fall short, please show us how. Find us with your truth, Ancient of Days. Renew our hearts and guide our ways. So we bow as we enter the throne room, and we cast ourselves down at your feet. We cry, holy, thou art holy, thou art holy. There is none like you. In your presence, Lord, is where we must. In your presence, Lord, in your presence, is where I wanna be. In your presence, Lord, take me into your presence, Almighty God. We want to be in your presence, Jesus, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Bid us come in your presence, we want to be in your presence, Lord. We must. So we bow, as we enter the throne room of the living God, and we cast ourselves down at your feet. We cry, holy, thou art holy. There is none like you. In your presence, it's where we must be. In your presence, Lord, in your presence is where we must be. In your presence, Lord, in your presence, there is fullness of joy. In your presence, there's peace. In your presence, there's strength. In your presence, there is joy. In your presence, Lord. Oh, in your presence is where we must be. In your presence, in your presence is where we must be. Hallelujah. In your presence, in your presence, in your presence is where we must be.